couple weeks ago, I was hanging out in the ADV OU Discord, and I found people talking about an account named Camerupt1997 who reached #1 on the ADV OU ladder, getting to 1851 elo, not bad. So I did a little digging and found way more lore than I was expecting. So basically I learned that back in the day on the Showdown forums on Smogon, there was this guy, the Asian CP3, who was always going off on Camerupt, just talking about how amazing Camerupt is and why it's like highly underrated. Here we can see them, I think this is their second post ever made on this account, arguing with McMegan, of all people, in 2019 about the viability of Camerupt. And honestly, like, they're kind of spitting. They're kind of giving Lavos vibes right now. Like, you just proved my point. These so-called expert voters literally don't give a fuck about the lower tiers. They're just literally voting in Pokemon they unconsciously like, recognize, or view as good. This is their original post, the original Camerupt argument. Very versatile, can switch in on Zapdos and Jolteon. It can switch in on Gengar. It gets Explosion. It gets Explosion and has Earthquake and Fire move. Apparently there's lots of funny posts on that account, but ultimately a top player ended up creating an alt account, Camerupt1997, in part to troll this player. And this is a replay from, I think, 2021 when they actually played for the very first time. Camerupt98 saying, LMFAO copying my username, huh? We got Machamp up against a Mence. And here's the Camerupt. Is it going to be a Camerupt mirror match? When will 98 bring in their own Camerupt? And look at the crowd in here. Said Lysius is here. Some names. Well, technically he was born in 98, so he's the first Camerupt. And D-, the nickname, of course, talking about what tier this player believes Camerupt should be a part of. And 98 still not bringing out the Camerupt. What are they afraid of? I thought it was such a strong Pokemon. I thought it deserved C tier at least. I don't think this is very Suicune favored, and Camerupt98 is going to pivot their Gengar in on a Body Slam. Could be clicking Will-O-Wisp here, and just as preordained by Camerupt98 themselves, 97 brings in their own Camerupt on the Will-O-Wisp. It indeed can come in on a lot of what Gengar would do. You have to admit it. You have to admit it. This is something else right now. And here it is, finally. 98. No! Camerupt98, no! They lost their entire Camerupt to a single crit. Oh my gosh. 97 saying see ya. The one who still has his Camerupt is real. This is wild. This is like a hate crime on Camerupt98, man. Like, this was targeted. There's affirming that they are the real one, Lamau. I don't know. 97 looks like they're a bit more of a Camerupt guy than you. Theirs is still alive. It's fully healthy. And they also were born a year before you were. So it feels like they were probably a Camerupt fan first. Oh, Callus is even here. Callus in the chat saying impossible. We're uncovering like some really deep ADV lore, folks. This is something else. This isn't going to be a 6-0, right? Like, surely Camerupt98 gets a single W. Focus Punch. On the wake up, though. Wait, but Camerupt98, why are you clicking Sleep Talk? You lost track of your own sleep timer? The guy can't even count rest turns. And the 6-0 is no longer on the table. 97 is just going to explode. And it's going to be a forfeit. 98 not wanting to see another Camerupt go down. Callus with the last word here, the older Camel won. After learning about the lore, I wanted a piece of Camerupt1997. I wanted to give it a go. So I was able to get in touch with this gamer. I found out whose alt account it is. And I'm not going to share who it is. Let me know in the comments. Watch the games. Let me know who you think it is. And you can request what the next video is about. We're going to start off with Zetts Frustration. We're going to full send. We have agreed to terms. It's 3 games. It's a best of 3. They are bringing Camerupt each game, and that is all I know. And they lead with freaking Mence. That tells me that, you know, the likelihood that they're a viewer went up a bit. I'm not going to lie. They're trying to get ahead of the Medi. Much to my dismay. I probably should have made the Suicune Ice Beam. It's mono Suicune. I do not have ice coverage. We're probably just mono losing to Mence with this team. I'm not going to lie, everybody. But what can I do here but just go to Suicune? Camerupt1997 subbing on my switch to Suicune. That is the absolute opposite of what I want to see in this spot. Dragonclaw doing 27%. Sub Dragonclaw. What is this? What is this Camerupt question mark set? And they're just going to continue Dragonclawing me. We have eliminated your substitute. Surely you are afraid of Ice Beam. You have no way of knowing I don't have it. No way of knowing. Oh, the Ludicolo is here. And it walls me so insanely hard, too. Oh, that's not good. We have no contingency plan for this. My team is such a matchup fish for, like, TSS. Why am I bringing it against Camerupt1997? I've made a grave mistake. I have Choice Band, Hidden Power, Bug, Flygon for this. If I bring out Flygon in front of Ludicolo, that's the only thing he's going to be worried about. It's like, okay, is this Choice Band HP Bug exactly? Because that's the only thing that my Ludicolo would be afraid of. It has Ice Beam coverage. I could go Mag and Toxic this. They miss Leech Seed. That's fortunate. I think I'm just clicking Toxic. But I will concede that I'm a bit worried. And it's Camerupt coming in and getting Toxic immediately. Poor guy. Poor fella. Well, obviously I'm expecting Earthquake here. I'm expecting him to click the button Earthquake. Give it a shot. Let's see what he's got for us. He also is using Toxic. All right. Well played, Camerupt1997. You got me that time. He says obviously. All right, Camerupt1997. I don't know if we needed that. I don't know if we needed all of that at this time. I'm going to be real. I think you're going to your Mets. Oh, they go Scarm instead. Okay, well, we get a little bit of chip. Are you going to take one spike and allow me to bring my mag in? Is this YOLO Scarm? I'm not going to lie. I kind of think it's YOLO Scarm. I think he's going to click HP ground, but I can't. I have to go mag, right? I can't not go mag. Oh, he brings out Rachi. Camerupt1997 knows what he's doing. He's not going to simply allow me to bring mag in on the Scarm. Well, what kind of Jirachi is this, and how scared am I right now? Gonna go full Houndoom, just full Houndoom directly into the Jirachi. I could Wisp you. That would be very valuable. I also feel like you could just go your own Camerupt if you're worried about getting Wisped, or just full out Fire Blasted. But I will admit, I do feel fairly inclined to simply click Fire Blast in this spot. And I think I will be doing so. And you do go Camerupt, that's fine. We've forced the Jirachi out. I kind of want to just go back to my own Pokemon that's been toxic so nothing else can be toxic. And unless you click exactly Rock Slide. No, I mean, honestly, Flygon resists everything that Camerupt can do. You bring the Ludi back in immediately. You haven't seen me click anything but Rock Slide, but you probably know because of the damage roll that it's Choice Band. I'm going to click HP Bug. Yeah, you bring out Mence. It does literally no damage whatsoever. That's not good. That's the opposite of good. I don't have an answer to this besides my Suicune, unfortunately. It's telegraphed, but we have to go there. We must, with haste, go to the Suicune, and we've done so. It comes in on a Dragon Claw. Yeah, he immediately realizes that it is probably Kurokune. This is tough. You get a Leech Seed up. Can I be honest? I think I'm fine. Get a second Calm Mind. You leech me? I don't know that I care that much. Yeah, you like super duper resist everything I can do. I understand all that. Get another Calm Mind. Surf is going to be doing absolute heaps. You're clicking Sub. So Sub Leech Seed stalling me. This isn't good. It's healing so much. It only lost net 6%. So I don't think this is going to be good for us in the long run. Go Houndoom on the next sub. Gotta land a Fire Blast here, or force it out. This has got to be Calm Mind sub 2 attacks. He just takes a T-Bolt. We don't get parried. That's nice. So where'd you go last time? You went Camerupt on the Fire Blast. So if you go there again, well then the ensuing Fire Blast would destroy your Camerupt. And everybody knows if you lose the Camerupt, the entire team falls apart. I think I am just going to click Fire Blast. This time I get some chip on the Mence, except I don't at all because I miss. Oh, that's unfortunate. And yeah, Leech Seed into Substall is going to obliterate a lot of what this team is capable of doing. I could go for Wisp here. I feel like you could go to Camerupt, but if you do, it's not that big of a deal. What would you have to hit my Houndoom? You could be mixed, I guess. But if I Wisp you, anything that you could use to hit me wouldn't hit that hard, would it? Okay, we have burned the Ludicolo. That's phenomenal. I am faster than you, so if I click Sunny Day and you click Rain Dance, we are not in a good spot. We're not in a good place. I'm just gonna go Mag. It takes a Surf. I was thinking you were gonna Leech Seed. But just clicking Surf, just simply clicking it. That makes sense. That makes sense, I'm not gonna lie. I have to keep the Mag around because of your Scarm. There's another Leech Seed, yeah. You would never Surf here. You went to Jirachi last time. I could aggressively bring Houndoom back in, and I honestly think I will. Into the Surf. You surfed that time? Ugh. You got me. You've completely gotten me. Our prospects are looking rougher by the moment. I think it's going to be Choice Band Rock Slide into the Salamence coming in. I think that's going to be the play. Instead, it's Camerupt coming in and sacrificing itself entirely. Jirachi is here. This is not a good spot. I'm just going to hard go Flygon. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting outplayed by Camerupt1997. This is a player who recently topped the ladder, mind you. Everybody in the comments should be saying things like, wow, it was like so bold for Zetts being so bad at the game to like challenge this player in the first place who's clearly like way better than they are. And I agree with those comments, those hypothetical ones I just made up in my own mind. They sub, of course, they just sub. And now, surely your last move is Ice Beam. I think I have to give up the whole Flygon to break this sub. I don't really think there's anything else I can do. We've done so. And it's Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Grass. You don't actually have it. Surely you will go to your Scarm or your Salamence here. You would not risk the entire Jirachi. If you go Scarm, I can go Mag. If it's Mence, I can sack Mag and allow myself to get my Snorlax in. Or something. You wouldn't go Scarm here. Like, you wouldn't. But what if you did? Yeah, no, you went Mence. Of course you're going to go Mence. Why would you not go Mence? Presumably you have Flamethrower or Fire Blast. Just going to go back to Suicune. And it was just Dragon Claw. It was a simple Dragon Claw maneuver. Man, this thing is just like such a good Suicune answer. This is a rough matchup, man. I'm not going to pretend I'm playing it well. I'm really trying to hide the fact that Lass is lax, which might be kind of obvious, but what is a man to do? I get sack Flygon, but it's really good against the Jirachi. I think I just take damage on this, let it try to Leech Seed me, and then pivot as it goes somewhere else. Yeah, it's 12%, not a ton of percent. He gets the Leech Seed off. He heals that 15% back up and leftovers. Hardcore pivoting Medi in. Surf me. Yeah, you're gonna fucking surf me, you asshole. Oh, man. I could BP here. You don't know I have BP. Fuck it, I'm just rock sliding again. It's Claydol in the back. Another rock resist. Not what I wanted to see. How important is Medi? Do I just like rock slide again? Try to get a flinch? Oh, just pivoting around trying to get Rachi back in. Succeeding in getting Rachi in. I think you're gonna sub. Rock Slide does not break a sub though. Fuck it. You're faster than me. No. I did not think that was gonna be a thing. God, I'm so bad at this game. Well, you don't have Leech Seed up, so we could go for Lax here. We could just go for it. Maybe I need to sack everything else first before I try. Your T-Bolt isn't doing very much. I could pressure stall you. Maybe I pressure stall you. You don't have a Leech Seed up. So you'd have to like leave and like lose your substitute value. We're both calm minding. Oh man, I think I just lost. There's rolls where I can live this. I probably needed to rest a moment ago. We did not rest. Fuck. Not good. The opposite of good. Wait, that didn't break sub? That also didn't break sub? Why is nothing breaking sub? God damn it. Fuck. I need to crit. I need to crit through. That's like my only out here. Yeah. We're very fucked. I got another curse. That did a lot of damage. We're super dead. All right, we lost game 1. No big deal. I brought a matchup fish team expecting... Why would I expect TSS? I didn't expect it, but this team needs to be against TSS to do anything. So we're going to try again. All right, we're showing him something new. Camerupt1997, how are you getting the perfect lead matchup every time? All right. You wouldn't just simply click T-Bolt. Like, I don't think you would you? Nor would you have HP ice coverage. I'm hard going Flygon. And I suspected you would baton pass or sub or something. I could have just spiked. Probably should have just spiked. And the Vape is here. Vaporeon has arrived. Well, what can Vape do to Cloyster? I want to just go back to Cloyster and spike. What can you do to me? You can sub. You can baton pass a sub somewhere. I'm going to tell myself that I'm okay with this outcome. Now Zap is here with a sub and also baton pass. Would you click T-Bolt here? Again, would you have ice coverage? You could just pass it right back to Vape. How screwed am I if I think you're baton passing, I click Explosion, you simply stay in and Thunderbolt me and obliterate my entire life? Is it like over? I feel like it's actually kind of over if I get this wrong. It's also not that valuable because if you do baton pass and you notice I stayed in, you're like, okay, he's either aggressively spiking or surfing or exploding. If I explode, I'm trading my entire Cloyster just to get rid of a sub. Let's just go to Jirachi. And it was just a T-Bolt. Okay, cool. Let's wish. You have T-waved me. That's not good. Camerupt1997. You're going down this game, I'm telling you, man. I've got a better game plan this time. I know this doesn't look great. I've got a spike, though. Can we just point out that I do, in fact, have a spike on the field? And it is going to be a baton pass to Vaporeon. What is a Vaporeon to... Oh, I do not want to do that. I accidentally clicked Wish. I just want to keep CM stacking. Like, what can Vape do? Vape can also Wish. Vape can baton pass this somewhere. And you're going to baton pass once more to your own Jirachi. Which I am forever slower than. Well, that seems non-favorable. You're going to call Minds. I am going to try to break your sub. Crit probably unnecessary. If you have sub again and you're just able to fish, I'm going to be very, very, very sad. It's not. It's Camerupt. Okay, okay. So we're going to try to dug that Jirachi someday. Camerupt is here, making an appearance. Presumably about to click a fire move. He could just explode. Can Cloyster come in and take a hit? Apparently it can take just about anything you can do. But by the way, how good of a response is your Camerupt right now? What can you even do to me? I'm already statused. It only does like 51 to 60. I mean, you could have like your own dug in the back. You could dug me. You could explode into a dug. That would work. That would work. And with Jirachi, Vaporeon, Zap, with all these baton passes, I kind of think that that's the whole gambit, is you blow up and you're going to go to dug. So if you blow up on my Metagross, that would also probably kill the meta. Flygon can't be dugged, but Explosion would kill the Flygon. I have to let something die. I think there's really no way around. Something is going to die. Am I okay with it being my Jirachi? We need to get more chip on Zapdos before we can like go all in. If we get enough chip on things, then I think we should be able to win. Oh, you're subbing. It's not even an explosion angle. Okay, you're fishing before you feel like you have to explode? Is that what's happening? Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god. And in the chat, you fool, with my magma armor ability, I cannot be frozen. Immediately gets the crit. Tells me to die. That was hardcore. Holy fuck. I just got fucking owned, bro. This is fucking insane. I could dug you, but that would allow you to get another sub. Presumably, the Zapdos could have sub to BP subs to elsewhere, like to this Vape. We're trying to get Belly Drum Charizard to win, by the way, folks. So as long as the Vaporeon has to step on one spike, our Hidden Power Flying is going to do... It actually only does at least 80%. So I'm pretty inclined to get a second spike here. I'm not going to lie. They bring out the Jirachi immediatamente. All we've seen is Calm Mind. Of course, this thing could have a lot of things. But if you don't have sub, then I think I can Doug you. They Calm Mind. Nice. Okay. We are going to be able to, in all likelihood, eliminate the Jirachi. We've done so. That does allow him to get more initiative, though, which I will not lie is not good. It's quite bad, in fact. We'll go meta. We'll give it a shot. He actually T-bolted. I literally thought I could go Flygon because what if he T-bolts? But he won't T-bolt because the only other mon I have revealed is Flygon. That was a great play. Are you going to go for the T-bolt roll? Because apparently there's a roll. I mean, you just did 52.5%. I've got 53.6. I could barely live this. And for that reason, like, you know, I want to click Explosion here. And I'm running low on Pokemon that can get the Zapdos into range of the Charizard. We also need to create a situation where Charizard can get a sub up in front of something. And there's been nothing revealed yet that can actually... that can allow that to happen. Let's just blow up. It's Baton Pass. Yeah, and the Camerupt will take the boom. Fuck me. I've at least eliminated Camerupt twice. I'm going Flygon. And it is simply the Vaporeon. It is here. If I lose this Flygon, the only thing left that can put the Zapdos into range is my Doug. But if this thing does click Ice Beam, like that's going to obliterate my Doug either way. I could go for Rock Slide flinches, but that's pretty fucking dire. We're just going to click Earthquake. It killed! Oh my god, that's not a very defensive Vape. I did not expect that to kill. I don't know if it changes our prospects that much. I'm going to my Doug. And it was HP all along. Presumably that's an HP Grass. Well, I guess it could have been HP Ice as well. We have no way of knowing, do we? This is not good, though. This is the opposite of good. We still need a way to get the Charizard set up, and it all depends on what he has in the back. The good thing is, I mean, maybe except the Camerupt, nothing here besides Rachi maybe would have felt the need to get out of Charizard's way. I have to click Rock Slide here. Please stay in. Camerupt1997 doing some calculations of his own. This is epic, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we have it. I think we're pretty unfavored here, but there's a world where we can make this happen. I wonder what they think we have in the back. I'm not gonna timer him. I've been the one taking up a lot of time throughout these games. But if I were like a total scumbag, this would be a moment where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and click the timer. That's not me, though. That's not my vibes. They're currently... Oh, it's T-Tar. T-Tar has made an appearance, and that is not good. That means that we actually kind of need Weather Clear a little bit. Okay, what kind of T-Tar would this be? Again, I would expect a fucking Doug in the back from this guy. That's what I would expect. I'm not seeing a Doug. But it feels like special offense. Like, it feels like... I mean, maybe you have Ice Beam on this T-Tar. I think I need to save the Doug, though. We need to save the Doug to hopefully Sunny Day. I don't know. We're going Flygon. It's our only out. It's DD Tyranitar. Which is... I think it will outspeed us. There are some T-Tars that are meant to outspeed Arrow after +2. And just barely do so. Meaning they can actually... be outsped by max speed 100 base speed mons, like Flygon. I've seen it happen. I've loaded a team where I got a DD off with my T-Tar and then still got outsped by opponent Salamence. And I asked the person who built the team, what the heck? And they said, dude, chill. It's chill, bro. Even if you are faster, though, like, what do you have? HP Bug, you have Double Edge. You're not going to have, like, great coverage. Now, you could pivot Zap on my Earthquake. That's something you could very much do. But again, I think my out is... you realize the T-Tar's not that valuable. I mean, for it to leave and come back in on 2 spikes, though, like, you probably just need to let it die here. You let it die to Earthquake, allowing you to bring the Zap in. That's the angle. And then I have to go Doug, sack the Doug, bring the Flygon back in, and then you're forced to reveal last. The problem is, in the sand, Zard is not going to have much time. But it won't need that much time. There's not going to be that many Pokemon left by then. So I think I have to click Earthquake here. We did outspeed. So he's going to bring Zap in, knowing I have to switch. And again, I don't think we have the luxury of Weather reset. Because obviously I'm locked into Earthquake. He can click whatever HP that is a million times. So I've got to sack the Dug, bring the Flygon back in, and likely lock into Rock Slide. Camerupt is a Rock Resist. Jirachi is a Rock Resist. So I wouldn't imagine you'd have a third Rock Resist. But we're going Dug. You click your hidden power, whatever it is. I'm back. And again, I don't think there's no other play. I've got to lock into this. You outspeed. You win the speed tie. Oh. Dude, I could have... I mean, I still would have lost probably unless I got the flinch. That is so unfortunate. I'm asking what was in the back. Heracross with a T-Tar. All right. One last team. Surely they won't get another lead matchup. I'm taking one. They've already won the best of 3, but we're going to play the third game out for funsies. And it's slacking. God fucking... Well, actually, I'm faster than you. But the problem is, I'm aiming to trick something with my choice band, and you already have a fucking choice band. This is so annoying, bro. I have no idea how I am meant to deal with this thing in any capacity. Can Donphan live things? Donphan is a pretty good switch in. Can I point that out? I'm going Donphan. We're Donphan gaming today, and Double Edge does 70 goddamn %. Holy freaking moly. I honestly think slacking like 6-0 is my team. Okay, apparently it can't kill Fori. So I think I'm hard going Fori. You bring in Vape. It's fine. I'm spiking. You missed a Hydro Pump. Nice. We take those. How much is Hydro Pump meant to do to me? Apparently not that much. I'm clicking spikes once more. You're subbing. That's fine. I think I'm going to hard go Zap so I can roar. We got a bit of a stall team here. Damn, that Hydro Pump did a lot of fucking damage, bro. Icy Wind? What is this technology? We have forced the Camerupt out once more. What the actual fuck? How am I meant to play against this guy? Camerupt1997 is a literal insane human. Like, my entire team is like already in shambles. If this is max speed Camerupt, I'm shot. I doubt it is, but Hidden Power Ice is not exactly doing heaps to this guy. What the hell? Okay, what has Camerupt done in the past couple games anyway? He's toxic to me. He clicked Overheat and crit through my Jirachi once. But you haven't really clicked Earthquake. Obviously, you know, I want to leave. You could Earthquake into something. I could be going to, like, you know, a Fire Resist, a Rock type, a Tyranitar. I am going to go T-Tar. Earthquake me. You won't. It's Fire Blast. No burn. We're chilling. Okay. Nice. Okay, not much has been revealed. Not much has been revealed at all. I think I'm just going to click Earthquake. We're winning this game. I don't care. I don't care about the RNG. Meds comes in. Sure, it does. Of course, Meds comes in. All right, I'm going Blissey. We've revealed the entire team. You are Dragon Dance Salamence. You could hit me into a Dug in the back to eliminate my Blissey. I suppose that's a thing you could do. Would you do such a thing? I feel like you're just going to go slacking. I don't think you have spikes, so Donphan might not be as needed or as necessary, though I would like to be able to rest it up and aroma it later. The pace of your team is not exactly allowing my stall to function properly. I'm thinking if I Ice Beam and you simply go slacking, then what do I do? And I think the answer is I like lose. But if I get that wrong and you stay in and I try to pivot to get something else in front of the slacking, like if I just go to Fortress and you click HP Flying, wanting to do the Dug Gambit, then I threw away like an entire Fortress for like basically nothing. So let's let you bring the slacking in. You actually do just click Brick Break. And you've easily lived that, but I get the freeze. Let's go. Suck it, Camerupt1997. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use this opportunity to heal immediately. Camerupt1997 asking, where is my magma armor? They try to stay in and thaw. We're unable to do so. I'm just clicking Ice Beam. And they do bring in the slacking. We're going to hit it with an Ice Beam. It is now taking chip damage in the sand, which is a cool thing that I'm happy is happening. I think I just go my own 4-y here. The most you could do is Focus Punch. I don't... You know I have nothing that can, like, truly, like, resist Focus Punch. I guess I could hard go Zam. But Focus Punch just kills my Alakazam. What am I even saying? Zam is, like, the squishiest Pokemon of all time. I don't have a great answer to Focus Punch. If you're deciding to click Focus Punch, it's likely to take an entire Pokemon with it. And there it is. Here's the Focus Punch. My 4-y is here. I kind of want to explode. To be honest. I kind of want to explode. Anybody else ever relate to the feeling of wanting to explode? But the thing is, I feel like you're going to go Mence to tank the explosion there. So you can bring Slacking in one last time later and click a big button later on. I would like to get a 3rd Spike someday as well. I think I'm going Zam. I'm going Alakazam. You went Camerupt. Camerupt has arrived. And your Earthquake has a decent shot to kill me, apparently. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to play Stall. And this is a team I put together in like 15 minutes. And it probably isn't very sound. I was trying to build around Trick Alakazam. I've queued up on the ladder with this a few times. Zam has never been able to do anything of note whatsoever. And I'm not going to lie, it makes me rather sad. How useful is this thing even going to be? I'm just going to damage you. Oh, Earthquake did not do as much as I thought it might have. Okay, well, I get to click Psychic again. What? Wait. Is that Quick Claw? Wait. No, what do you mean you speed crept? You didn't speed creep anything. What? Dude, Quick Claw is literally banned in like all the tournaments that I play in. But it's just allowed on the ladder. Only on draft and in revival. This is fucking insane. Surely you won't get the proc again. You would never get the proc a second time. My buddy Benji in the chat predicting that they're going to get the proc again and explode, destroying my Zapdos forever. I think he's got a 0% chance of doing that. There's no shot. Go for it, you won't. What, are you going to save it as a Spike Sack? Is that the vibe here? Is that what you're doing, Camerupt1997? No balls? It is staring rather menacingly, though. I have to admit. This thing is a bit unsettling right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Can I say this? I may not win the best of 3. I may not even take a game, but I got an achievement. I've eliminated Camerupt in all 3 games. That much can, at least that much can be said. So keep that in mind. And by the way, this game is far from over. The Slacking is nearly dealt with. It can come in probably exactly one more time and click a button. But this time it's actually going to be Metagross. I am sped crept past you. Is this Agility Gross just going for the win? If it's not, and I click Roar, I think I lose. If you are clicking Agility, knowing I cannot kill you with a single T-Bolt, I don't have much that can stand up to a meta in general. We got to get more Spikes chip on this. If I'm wrong and I give up the Zapdos, is it completely over? You still have a very healthy Vaporeon. I'm running Ice Beam Mono Blissey with no Calm Mind. I have a T-Tar, I have a low health Donphan, a low health Fori. And we probably just hard lose to the rest of your team. But if I let this Metagross get an Agility, I think that would be it. So, hey, it's been fun. Camerupt1997, you likely have gotten the best of me. I'm clicking Roar. Oh, we got it! We've roared the Agility. Let's fucking go. Slacking is here. And he can click one final move. He can click one last button. I'm looking around. It doesn't look like T-Tar is going to be super helpful. I mean, it can click Earthquake into the meta. And that's about it. It's insanely slow. Do I have bulk on this? I think I have a decent amount of bulk. So presumably I can live... I might not be able to live a Meteor Mash, though, apparently. Apparently it's a 50% chance from standard Agility Metagross. So how worthwhile is it to keep the T-Tar around? It's tough to say. We got to keep the Zapdos. I think we got to keep the Zapdos. I think Fori has more or less done its job. Fori being able to blow up on something would be really nice. Maybe it's just Donphan. It's meant to like rapid spin and be a rock resist, and you have neither spikes nor rocks. So let's give up Donphan. And it's double edge. This is wise, by the way, because if he didn't double edge, Slacking would have lived. I could have gone somewhere else and gotten a free turn while he would have been dying to sand the following turn. What can deal damage to Fori? Hydro Pump can definitely kill Fori from Vape. I don't imagine you'd be leading Ments here. You could bring the Metagross back in. I do have leftovers T-Tar, so I kind of like bringing the T-Tar healing and positioning it such that if the Metagross wants to try to punch through me, he's going to have to go for it. If it's Vape, I think I can pretty safely just go to my own Blissey. And it's Charizard last. What do you know? A Charizard of Camerupt1997's own. Type match here, type match. I can't not Rock Slide, right? I think I have to Rock Slide, because even if you go to meta, I have the Earthquake follow-up, and I likely live. I mean, you could be Brick Break. Is this Brick Break, like, Choice Band Charizard, like a really insane kind of Charizard? Not sure. But I'm clicking Rock Slide all the same. It's sub Charizard. Are you going down to Blaze range or fishing for a Rock Slide miss? Those are things you could presumably be doing. Also, this thing does not have leftovers. So this is going to be like a weird Pitaya berry, or I don't know what kind of berry. But he's doing some weird shit. And that means we just have to hit... Oh, he's going to give up the Ments to get one last Intim on my T-Tar. This allows him to bring in Vape. I guess Vape could pass a substitute to Agility Metagross in an attempt to win. That's a pretty good gambit, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, and my Blissey is revealed just Ice Beam Soft-Boiled. He doesn't know that I don't have Thunderbolt, and thus am unable to break a Vaporeon sub with the Blissey. This is honestly a pretty unfortunate situation, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of it. I think we're kind of scuffed. Is there a way out? None of my moves break sub right now anyway, so there's no point in staying in. But I don't think I'm allowed to lose Zapdos. On the off chance that you Hydro Pump, I'll go Fori. I don't think the Fori is ever achieving value. It's very low. It's outsped by everything. I'm going to go Fori and then blow up. It is, of course, it's just sub. And you get +2 defense? What? Starfberry? What do you mean? What do you mean? I also don't even have Explosion on this fortress. What do you mean I don't have Explosion on this fortress? Why don't I have Explosion? This is like all-time bad. Like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Shit. I think I am truly... Is this item clause? Maybe this is an item clause team where every Pokemon has a different item. Slacking has Choice Band. Vape has Starfberry. Charizard has some sort of berry. The only thing revealed leftovers was that Salamence. That's an astute observation by my buddy in the chat. Go T-Tar on the Baton Pass. You go meta. So you're going to Agility. I can break your sub. Nothing to do here but just break your sub. I have to allow the Agility. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, you have fucking ×2 defense. I don't even break your sub? Excuse me? What the fuck? Is Starfberry the one where you get a random stat? Because can I point out that defense is like probably the very best thing that they could have got in this exact situation? And I'm not going to lie. I'm upset about it. You can put in the newspapers that I was upset. This is so insane. I don't even know how much the Meteor Mash miss could have mattered. We need a Mash miss here. That's our only out. And it's just double edge. Sure. Yeah, sure. It's just double edge. It's simply double edge, because why wouldn't it be? Well, I want to point one thing out. Can I point something out? You could explode if you want, but that wouldn't be very hype in my opinion. It'd be kind of lame for you to explode. Instead, what you could do, which would be fun, you could click Meteor Mash, miss, and allow me to freeze you. I have typed in the chat. I have asked them down here. Click Meteor Mash, you won't. Freeze. They hit. It doesn't kill. Get the freeze. One time for the fans. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Camerupt1997 asking what else would I click. Boom. You boom and then something cleans up the 4E. And that is sadly going to do it. A sweep by Camerupt1997. And of course you have a Lychee Berry. This is the greatest Metagross of all time, by the way. GG's Camerupt1997. You have bested me in a best of 3. Actually, 3-0ing somebody in a best of 3 is remarkable. You don't see that happen very often. I was able to eliminate the Camerupt all 3 times. Maybe we'll have to run this back again someday when I'm a stronger player. None of my teams felt well positioned. None of my selections, none of my brings whatsoever felt at any moment like, oh, we could win this. And that's a problem. But thanks for watching, and we'll do more exhibition matches at some point in the future. Wish me luck on the next one.